Aneke TV. It is a program that shapes the lives of the young people by setting their destinies on the right track for more success in life. We achieve this by word of making opinions. We give commendations, motivations, criticisms, and of course, we respect your opinions. For those of you who have given opinions one way or the other to the success of this program, thank you so much. It is good to know you are there. My name is Chukwuemeka Obasi, and our focus today is on skill acquisition. Of course, permit me to introduce to you some guests I have on the studio today to discuss this topic. Thank you so much for it there. By my left, I have Nenna Anozie, who is a Lego practitioner. She is the founder, Nenna Anozie Foundation. And of course, she is the founder, Fresh Mama Skills Academy. Again, I have Philip Osigwe Chikezie. He is a dealer on pharmaceuticals. You are welcome on the show.
Thank you so much.
All right, our viewer, thank you so much for being there. It is good to know you are there. You can always find us on our social media handles. Find us on our X handle, Instagram, YouTube, and the rest of them. Simply type Aneke TV, and you see how amazing we can be with programs. Thank you so much. All right, my guests, let us begin it this way. I would like to throw to you Barrister Nenna. In simpler terms, what's the essence of acquiring skills, especially by the young people?
All right, thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure being here. You're asking about skills, I would want to start by defining what skills acquisition is, because it is when we know what is skills acquisition, we'll now know the importance. All right, so when we say we are talking about skills acquisition, we are talking about empowerment, we are talking about financial independence, we are talking about getting people to do something that ordinarily they may not have even known they could do. All right, so skills acquisition is empowerment, is economic empowerment, is financial independence, is wealth generation, and it is productivity. So how does it apply to the young people? We live in a climate where the young people love to travel abroad. They don't want to stay in Nigeria. And then we also, part of them too, also want to go into education, acquire university education, and have the certificates, then come out and start looking for white-collar job. That is the norm. But how can they leverage on skills acquisition? The young people can leverage on skills acquisition by seeing the importance, especially now that we live in a country where you can hardly find a well-paid job, whether a white-collar job or blue-collar job, So we need to shift their attention from just going to school, coming out with a certificate, and then entering into the market and searching for a job. We want to know, how can you contribute to the growth of this country and to the betterment of your own self? Because when you acquire skill, you're helping yourself, you're enriching yourself, and you're also enriching the country. Because we have a lot of skills that people can acquire. You can acquire digital skills, you can acquire vocational skills, such as plumbing, sewing, production of some of these detergents and all of a lot of skills.
Quite a number of them.
Yes, quite a number of them. So
thank you. Before you continue, let's hear from Philip Osigwe on the core essence of skill acquisition to the young people.
All right, thank you very much, sir. I would maybe leverage on what the barrister said. It's on empowering the youths and then helping the economy. Once there is this cliche, or let's say an adage, that says your job can take care of your needs. That's your daily wants, food, shelter, clothing. But then it is your own skill that can fuel your lifestyle. Meaning, if I am working, let's say I'm doing my regular 9 to 5, and I suddenly want to go to Calabar to just have a holiday, I will not be able to do that if I'm working for someone. But then I will just sit there, be doing my 9 to 5. But if I am doing a skill, and this skill is fueling my lifestyle, I can as well take time to do every other thing, not just a holiday, but something else that is important. So the essence of a skill, like she said, I also lay emphasis on that. You have a lifestyle, you are living it, it's taking care of your needs. Second one is you are getting satisfaction. This is what I love to do, and I'm doing it, and I'm being paid for what I love to do. Not probably I'm just doing it because, okay, let me not offend my boss. But this is what I love doing, and I'm being paid for that. And then this thing is also helping the economy. Because let's say I am producing footwears, and it's my skill, and I'm doing it, I'm being paid for it. I can produce one and sell to even the president at any cost I want. And then by doing that, it is noised around other countries that, okay, there is so and so person that is doing this kind of footwear in Nigeria. And that alone is giving the country a good name. This thing is produced in Nigeria. So the essence is actually, it cannot be overemphasized. So it's just too important.
All right, thank you so much. I want us to continue this way. I wanted to ask the type of skill somebody can venture into. I know there are many skills, the type of skill somebody can venture into. But before we continue, let's hear from Nigeria youth, because Youth Focus has gone out to several states and beyond, meeting Nigeria youths in their areas of specialty in terms of skills acquisition. Meet them, especially in our Weteme market anyway. Let's see Nigeria youth and with their views they have.
My name is Tochukwu Ikeme Austin. I'm a stylist. I fix nails. We do pedicure, manicure. We do both locking. You understand? Both piercing, any type of piercing. That's what we do for a living. But instead of being idle, you have to get something doing to support yourself about tomorrow. Yeah, I learned it from my boss. I have a boss. It's not that much, but it's how fast you are. You learn it. And being creative, because call it stylist, you have to be creative. And that's all. I am my living, but not just that much, because, you know, we have a different motive. Maybe if you be looking for 1 million, then maybe you are getting 200,000. But you have to manage it instead of being idle. Understand? So that's it.
What do you tell Nigeria youths that are idle, moving around?
It's nothing. It's just to look for something doing instead of being idle. Understand? It's something that you cannot even learn. Maybe it cannot even be 6 months or 3 months. You can learn it. It's something simple. It's free if you are ready for it. Instead of being idle, you give it a try.
Afambo Abuchi Christopher. If no phone, how from phone I say Azon from all the phone I say when I go no the also gas I no catalam photos bo galwa phone ewe case ewe ndi na amu ewe ndi na amu 6 months so mo amu me ye mo ya awokwe ga sig no kacha alu mana the little one emutagodu oge yenwu ego and ị ga-esi nwunye ya wee na-egbo mkpa gị.
Chimeremma Vivian, Ofo by name, from Enugu State. As you can see, I'm a shoemaker designer by professional. Yes, a lot of gains, at least. Everywhere good, and God has been faithful to it. Depending on the designs, you can get the one of 15, 12, 20, 25, 30,000, depending the one you want. It's not easy, but on the process, once you get it, so you understand what you are doing, it will be easier for you to do. Yes, you have to go through the process now. If you have passion now, I believe if you have passion on something, if you go there, you achieve what you want. Once you are less busy and you are not doing anything, you channel your energy in something else. Skin is good. Handworking is good. At least you earn your own money without being insulted by some major things.
My name is Chemere, known as Papilo of shoes. Well, I don't like discussing about my thing, but I can tell you that this work is one of the handmade. How should I put it? Handcrafts work that gives money. Is also good. I didn't work under one boss, like because I started this work in a tender age. Only thing I can drop as something to them is that in life is not that easy. for men to just stay and relax at home or all these things. So it's not that easy. That's one. Secondly, everybody needs to have what he or she is doing.
My name is Ogidi Kenneth. I'm from Enugu State. I'm doing shoemaking in Ogbeteme Market, Enugu, let's say 14 years now. I have people that I have trained. So I'm still expecting some more people to train. Yeah.
Then like how much can you make in a month, roughly?
Roughly. Let's say approximately in a month like 100 and something thousand. Because it's everyday work. We amend, we do new ones, we do all kind of work that brings money. As you can see, like Nigerian now, so somebody needs something, hard work to train himself. Understand? I'm encouraging them to learn anything handwork, because handwork is life. Handwork can help you just to learn it and be creative. You'll be making much money. You don't need extra money to start up the thing. Just to bend down and learn the work. After learning, you'll be progressing.
I'm sewing. I'm learning how to sew. Of course. I would like to make a lot of money from it. The only thing I would like to tell them is to go and learn work. Because without this work, you will be depending on human being. And they can disappoint at any time.
My name is Mr. Ido, and I'm doing fashion and designer in Ogbeteme Market. When somebody do business, what you are expecting from there is good. But when you sit at home or you are just there doing nothing, I don't think there's anything that will come out of it. It's for long ago. It's more than 15 years now. So I believe that when you come here and concentrate to what your guy is teaching you, I believe that at the end of the day you will get a joy and you will be happy on it. My encouragement there is that all the youth is that instead of you to stay idle or doing nothing or waka about, I believe that once to do something, at last at the end of the day, there will be a gain there for you. So I'm advising them to come out and learn something. It's not much to be this. Every other worker out there for them to learn, so that you may surely get advice for them.
My name is Aneke again, the president of the Market Traders Association. If you come in, you will see without being told. You see yourself excelling, being perfect in whatever you learn. But first of all,
thank you so much. You've heard from Nigeria youths and lots of their skills. A lot of them, some are in shoemaking, some are fashion and designing, some are in manicure, even men into that field. Some are phone engineers and the rest of them. That's so amazing. Still, we have some Nigerian youths who don't have interest in picking up a skill for themselves and to help themselves also. Now, may I put it this way? Barrister, how can somebody begin to acquire a skill? What's the first step to acquiring a skill, especially by young people?
Okay, so thank you so much. We're always in the field. Understanding where your interest lies. If it's in public speaking, it's a skill you can acquire. If it's in sewing, doable. Some people find some things difficult. Like you tell someone who doesn't know how to calculate to go and learn sewing.